Welcome, everyone. At this time, graduates, if you'd please be seated. Welcome, family, friends, students, faculty, staff, and community members to the 107th commencement exercise and graduation services for the class of 2012. At this time, we'll have a vocal selection performed by the concert choir under the direction of Miss Julie Wilkerson. At this time, I'll introduce some student speakers, first of which is National Honor Society President Annalee Ray Schutte.
Welcome, parents, grandparents, family, friends, teachers, coaches, and last but not least, my fellow senior class. Class of 2012, tonight's the night. The last 18 years of our lives, everything we have accomplished, everything we have been through, has led us to tonight. Just 4 years ago, all of us were beginning the long journey of high school. 4 years is a long time, but it seems like it all just happened yesterday. I wonder what memory will come to our minds when we think of Mount Vernon Township High School in years to come. Will it be the treasured time that was spent with friends? Will it be the famous chaos cage? Or maybe it will be the win of the spirit stick at our last assembly. Whatever your favorite high school memory may be, I know that we have all shared many moments of friendship, laughter, and sadness. In a way, tonight is a sad memory. We are closing one door as we all open another door together. As we enter this new, frightening, exciting, thrilling journey together, continue to remind yourselves, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Some of you may remember the movie High School Musical with Zac Efron. There was one song in particular that stood out to me the most. and this song explains tonight. We're all in this together. I can vividly remember Coach Steve Harrison telling myself and the other freshman basketball girls at a summer practice that we were no longer playing sports against each other in grade school. We were all Mount Vernon Rams now. He said that we needed to play as a team and that we needed to become one. Coach Harrison was right. We needed to be one, and now we are one. Tonight is a time when parents, teachers, administrators, and students are all one, coming together to celebrate our achievements and accomplishments over the past 4 years of our lives, coming together to applaud us for all that we have done and wish us luck in all that we still have to do in life. Class of 2012, we have achieved our goals. We have learned not only the material in our textbooks, but we have also learned many life lessons throughout our high school journey. We have studied until our brains felt fried and played competitively to show everyone our Ram pride. We have competed until we won it all. We have participated in extracurricular activities and sports to fill all of our free time. We have danced, created, and experimented. Now, fellow classmates, as you walk across the stage to receive your diploma, we will all enter the real world. National Honor Society's mottos are leadership, character, scholarship, and service. I believe that these 4 qualities are our keys to success in life. I urge you, fellow classmates, to seek more than just success for yourselves. I urge you all to help others, to give back to the community, and to make a difference in the world. One of my favorite quotes is, "Success has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It's what you do for others." I ask that as the 2012 graduating class of Mount Vernon Township High School, we do our best to make this our life motto. For some, tonight may be thrilling. Others can't wait to get their hands on their diploma. Some are holding back tears at this very moment. For the rest of us, including myself, tonight is bittersweet. I don't know whether to be excited about my accomplishment or if I should be hysterically crying. Not only is tonight a bittersweet moment for the graduating class, it is also a hard thing for our parents, friends, and family to grasp as well. Not many of my fellow classmates can say that their mother or father ended up in the emergency room once they realized that their child was all grown up, graduating high school, and going to college. But I sure can. I think Uncle Tom was right, but I still love you, Dad. To those of you who know my father, you will completely understand. I can honestly say that I will miss each and every one of my fellow classmates. I'm thoroughly excited to attend our first class reunion and see what we have all accomplished in our lives. The past 4 years have been the best years of my life. I could not have asked to graduate with a better class. You can't outdo the class of 1-2. I wish you all the best of luck in whatever it is you may do. Congratulations, class of 2012. We did it.
Senior class and student body president, Kelsey Quinn Richardson.
Good evening, board, administration, faculty and staff, and friends and family of the Mount Vernon Township High School class of 2012. Brainstorming ideas for my speech, I used one of the many useful skills I learned in high school. I went to google.com and searched for graduation quotes. I found many quotes here that were appropriate for commencement exercises, but one certainly stood out to me. Robert Orban said, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells hundreds of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success." I laughed and thought to myself, how true. Sure, we might all be in the same position tonight, but it is what we do with our tomorrows that makes us stand out as individuals. Some will attend college across the country, while some of us will stay here and go to Rend Lake. Others are going to go into the military, and then some will go straight into the workplace. Sitting in this graduating class right here, we have future doctors, lawyers, CEOs of companies, we've got military heroes, law enforcement officers, and so much more. Each individual will move into a career that will present him or her with the chance to make anything of it that they want to. So, I encourage my fellow classmates to do as what Gandhi once said, be the change you wish to see in the world. No matter which path you take with the rest of your life, There are many lives you are given the opportunity to touch along the way. Use these opportunities to make a difference. Be the change. As we all go our separate ways, my classmates and I will never forget the memories and values we received from Mount Vernon High School. For most of us, these past 4 years have shaped who we truly are today. As for me, I know I would not be the same without experiencing that unfortunate Frisbee accident the second week of high school, overloading myself with AP classes, the many all-nighters that were needed to finish homework, and most of all, making great friends along the way. We now stand at the beginning of a crucial but very exciting transitional period of our lives. Within the next few months, some of us will become part of the class of 2016 at our respective colleges and universities. Some of us are going to the military and some will enter the workplace, but life is about to change for all of us. But for every single one of us, one aspect will never change. It's going to stay the same. We will forever be the Mount Vernon Township High School Class of 2012. We will never forget the lessons learned here, but most of all, we'll always remember how great it is to be a Mount Vernon Ram. Thank you, and congratulations to the Class of 2012.
Senior Class Vice President Jessica Ann Dickerson.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, administrators. I had a rough time trying to write this speech. In fact, I contemplated something that many other high school students have done: plagiarism. I almost used a song about sunscreen and an old man's advice from his life experiences. I almost used words from a book about a man who lives by himself in the middle of the woods. Somehow, I couldn't transform my meager experiences over a short 17 years into a song so impactful as Baz Luhrmann's. I couldn't use Eustace Conway's brilliant analogy of living in and surrounded by boxes and the need for simplicity. Plagiarism wasn't working out. So then, I tried to write about the most traumatizing experience of my life. I was going to tell you about how last summer, I was caught in a severe flash flood in the middle of the woods, with 9 horses and 7 people other than myself, who all ended up having to be evacuated from the campsite because of the quickly rising water. Now, the rising water from the floods causing the most traumatic experience of my life can metaphorically translate itself into our lives. It can mean the rising stress imposed on us throughout our high school career. It can mean the rising independence, the thirst to get out of our childhood homes and everything we are familiar with to something brand spanking new. At some point, we all need to get out of MVTHS. And after these 4 years, I think that most of us are ready to move on to better things, may that be college, a workplace, or wherever the flow of life takes us. When looking back on the past 4 years, I remember anticipating the first day of freshman year, making sure I had a planned meeting spot with Ashley and the rest of my grade school friends. I remember meeting at the tree and walking to Dairy Queen and Pizza Man every day with my freshman volleyball girls. I remember sophomore year, sitting in Gamber's business tech class with Miles and Josh, with only Doodle Jump to get us through the hour. I remember walking to Geralimo's every day during sophomore year for some Bosco sticks. Then there was junior year. All I can think about is AP Langan Comp and crossing the street hand in hand with Van Zant. And who could forget those dreadful reading journals? That brings me to senior year. When I think about senior year, I reminisce of the cage during basketball season, watching movies every single night of Christmas break with friends so close to me that they're practically family. I think of trying to get through the hardest class I've ever taken with the best teacher in the world helping me along the way. I think about spending 2 class periods with one of my favorite teachers, learning about things that I can hardly even speak. I think of Tubin Tuesdays, Party Pizza Hut Wednesdays, and China Fridays. But then I think about something that overwhelmed me this year, something that overwhelmed all of us, senioritis. I think about spending almost every weekend this spring in a place that I love, somewhere where I could get away, and in turn dreading the thought of coming back to MVTHS for a week of school. I think about every thought I had about getting out of this place as soon as I could, wishing my time away. This moment, Mount Vernon, this exact moment is what we've been waiting for. Tonight, May 19th, 2012, we graduate. Our rising water finally overflows, and we are forced to move on to better things. And that, my friends, is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this box-shaped head off of my head tonight and break out of this box that we call Mount Vernon. I encourage you to break out of this box as well, and all the other boxes that contain you. Be grateful for the time that you spent here, because happiness is not found at the end of the road, but along the way.
At this time, before we begin the formal introduction of graduates, I'd like to recognize a few of our graduates. At this time, if I could have our co-valedictorians please stand, Jeffrey Wright and Jacqueline Flood. Now at this time, if we could have our salutatorian, Brene Hallam, please stand. Also this year, we have many students wearing cords and stoles of various colors in recognition of their achievements while attending Mount Vernon Township High School. Orange and black cords are a recognition of Latin honor graduates. Blue stoles indicate National Honor Society officers. Gold cords recognize National Honor Society service. Blue cords indicate Thespian Society inductees, white cords, basic nurse assistant graduates, and maroon cords, certified first responder graduates. So congratulations to all of you. At this time, we'll have the introduction of our graduates and the presentation of diplomas by Mr. Carl Miller, President of the Board of Education. If our first roll of graduates would please stand. Annalee Ray Schutte, cum laude graduate, National Honor Society President. Kelsey Quinn Richardson, cum laude graduate, Senior Class President. Jessica Ann Dickerson, cum laude graduate, Senior Class Vice President. Nicholas James Bennett. Sean Jones. Veronica Elaine Justice, cum laude graduate. Christopher Edward Miles, cum laude graduate. Paxton Jonna Powell, cum laude graduate. Nathaniel Don Ressler. Craig Matthew Vishy, summa cum laude graduate. Jeffrey Charles Wright, 2012 valedictorian. Lindsay Lee Clark, cum laude graduate. Amanda Lee Craig. Alice Jane Gaines. Gabriel Philippos Haptamariam. cum laude graduate. Tanner Wade Hansen. Sierra Beth Harrell, summa cum laude graduate. Janae Catherine Jones, summa cum laude graduate. Victoria Catherine Lewis, magna cum laude graduate. Ashley Nicole Smith. Melody Ann Staley. Brandon Elise Williams Meeks. Taylor Renee Adams, cum laude graduate. Allison Marie Adcock. Kelsey Lee Egan. Christopher Kameo Eo Makamai Makana Akalani Aki. Bethany Ann Allen. Spencer Andrew Allen, magna cum laude graduate. Danielle Nicole Alvis, cum laude graduate. Erica Christine Andelman Cavan. Austin Brooks Anderson, cum laude graduate. Jared Tyler Anthus. Destiny Ashley Aaron Askew. Kane Elza Austin, summa cum laude graduate. Leonte Jerome Badger. Mindy Sue Baker. Cody James Bannister. Mikey Mariah Belcher, summa cum laude graduate. Cheyenne Dawn Bell. Michaela Lynn Bisher. Danielle Duran Black. Lateras Shantion Black. Lackenzie Catherine Blankenship. Kilandria Bowling. Tyler Jacob Borland, cum laude graduate. Autumn Lee Boyd. Ashton Taylor Boyer, summa cum laude graduate. Christopher James Bramer. Alex Andrew Brooks. Vashante Kwamal Brooks. Wesley Paul Brumley. Brittany Nicole Bryson. Seth Bullard. Shakaya Renee Bulliner. Alyssa Ann Burge, cum laude graduate. Henriette M. Burns. Caleb John Berichter. Christopher Michael Burris. Blaze James Burwell. Afton Rose Carlisle. Brianne Elizabeth Carlton, cum laude graduate. Selena Radine Cates. Christian Robert Cothran. Lucas Craig Chapman. Lexia Lachey Chappelle. Randall Keith Schrum. Shelby Danielle Clark, magna cum laude graduate. Jessica Rayanne Clemens, cum laude graduate. Brian Michael Klein, summa cum laude graduate. Travis Wayne Cole, summa cum laude graduate. Casey Collins. Aaron Mark Conley. Ryan Scott Conley, cum laude graduate. Daly Joe Conway, summa cum laude graduate. Jessica Carrie-Ann Cooper. Quovatus Cornelius. Jenna Alicia Cobalt. Jacob Lloyd Crowell. Nelson Robert Crunk. Savon Cummings. Shaylin Renee Cummings. Clint Davis Damron. Crystal Lynn Davis. Jairus Markeith Davis. John Michael Davis, summa cum laude graduate. Kyle Raymond Davis. Haley Ann Den. Alexandra Gabrielle Lynn D. Giovanni, summa cum laude graduate. Bria Dogan. Lexi Renee Donahoe, summa cum laude graduate. Caitlin Elizabeth Doyle. Lucas James Eastep. Billy Joe Edwards. Sherelle Monique Edwards. Rachel Ann Ellis. Tierra Nicole Ellis. Brooke Brianne Ewell. Clayton James Ewell. Jesse Noel Ezel. Madison Joe Ezel. Rachel Lee Flanagan. Michael Bryce Flanagan. Samantha Nicole Fletcher. Jacqueline Marie Flood, 2012 valedictorian. Brent Mitchell Floda, summa cum laude graduate. Herbert Oliver Fox. Heather Shantae Fryer. Tyler Sebastian Fuller.
Hey, Daniel ain't here.
Okay. Deontay Gardet. Janae Gardner. Mason Tucker Garner. Grant Stephen Garrett. Nicholas Keith Garrison. Joshua Delbert Gately. Brandon Michael George. Corey Keith Gibson, summa cum laude graduate. Ryan Gibson. Dylan Michael Glowicki. Chelsea Aaron Graham. Jessica Shanice Green. Nick Green. Brooke Elaine Greenwalt. Noah Robert Greenwalt, cum laude graduate. James Cole Gregory. David Harley Groves. Joyce Danae Haley. Tyler Joseph Hall. Brene Alyssa Hallam, 2012 salutatorian. Sherlisa Renee Harris. Dylan Christopher Hayes. Taylor Ray Hayes. Darrell Levert Haynes. Patrick James Hicks. Stephanie Joanna Hicks. Dominique Hill. Levi Christopher Hill. Tyson Mondell Hill. Ashley Nicole Hogue, magna cum laude graduate. Nathan Andrew Holt, magna cum laude graduate. Jessica Maria Hoppers. Raven Nicole Houseworth. Daniel Michael Huffman. Kaylee Mae Hughes. Frank Brandon Huey. Cassandra Nicole Houston. Aaron Joseph Ilberry. Dustin Lee Ing. Sydney Nicole Irvin. Gwendolyn Rochelle Jackson. Rashonda Renee Jackson. Demondria Sheree James. Brandy Lynn J. Erin Mariah Jeffers, summa cum laude graduate. Uniqua Nicole Jefferson. Cody Dallas Johnson. Dylan Chase Johnson. Jacob Johnson. Olivia Lee Johnson. Caleb S. Jones. Makita Faye Jones. Micah Aaron Jones. Michael Robert Jones, magna cum laude graduate. Zach Kyle Jones, cum laude graduate. Lauren Nicole Keeler. Taisha Kidd. Mallory Grace Kirsch, summa cum laude graduate. Nicholas Allen Klutz. Mackenzie Ross Corus, cum laude graduate. Christy Victoria Koo, cum laude graduate. Brooke Elizabeth Quiaba, cum laude graduate. Marisha Renee Lake. Brandy Marie Lash, summa cum laude graduate. Kristen Michelle Ledbetter, cum laude graduate. Dylan Ray Leffingwell. Lucas Keith Lehman. Eliud Miguel Lisboa. Brianna Nicole Logan. Tramel Love. Haley Rachel Lowry. Presley Joe Marlowe. Emily Elizabeth Mayo, summa cum laude graduate. Erica Jade McCoy. Mallory Michelle McDaniel. Brian Alexander McGovern, summa cum laude graduate. Nicholas A. McMillan. Courtney Michelle McWilliams. Dylan Ray Metters. Malisha Nicole Meredith. Ashley Renee Merritt, summa cum laude graduate. Alexander Ryan Merriam. Katrina Ann Mestel. Araceli Meyer. Kelsey Michelle Milt, cum laude graduate. Ariana Alexandria Moffett, magna cum laude graduate. Christopher Raymond Moffett. Anthony Terrell Moore. Brooke Alexandria Moore, cum laude graduate. Cheyenne Lachelle Morgan, summa cum laude graduate. Jake Morgan. Daniel Robert Morrison. Marissa Nicole Morse. Justin Allen Mullen, magna cum laude graduate. Joshua Michael David Myers, magna cum laude graduate. Tori Michael Nowitzki. Monet Patton. Nicole Michelle Patton. Clayton Neil Payne. Justin Walker Payne, magna cum laude graduate. Remington Levi Payne. Savannah Renee Penland. Misha Liz Perez. Madison J. Peterman, magna cum laude graduate. Cameron M. Peterson. Harley Jean Michelle Peterson. Leah Shanice Patez. Jacob Emery Petty. Donald Eugene Payton. Emily Catherine Piercy. Hannah Nicole Piercy, cum laude graduate. Shelby Cheyenne Piper. Caleb Gill Price. Hunter Keith Quarterman. Janisa Nicole Quinn. Cody Tyler Rector. Avery William Reeker. Miles Kent Reaver. Miles was a magna cum laude graduate, too. I don't want to forget that. Casey Ray Reveille, summa cum laude graduate. Marla Lynn Reynolds. Jason Levi Richardson. Lauren K. Richardson, cum laude graduate. Cheyenne Lee Richardson. Sierra Lynn Richardson. Jeffrey Allen Reichman. Devin James Riley. Courtney Ray Roberson. Stevie Danielle Roberson. Cassandra Christine Robinson. Carly Alyssa Rodman. Shaquille Eugene Rollins. Alexis Nicole Rollinson. Shakur Jamil Sadiq. Whitley Janae Sanders. Donna Marie Joan Schneider. Jerry Eugene Schoonover. Kendra Brianna Shackelford. Aaron Ray Shelton. Dennis Paul Sledge. Jessica Ann Sledge, cum laude graduate. Caleb Clayton Sledge. Christopher Elijah Smith. Cody Wade Smith. Jonathan Brett Smith. Joshua Troy Smith. Sarah Ping Song, cum laude graduate. Casey Nicole Southers. Caleb Daniel Staples. Shantiva Shantae Stevenson. Taylor Page Stockman, cum laude graduate. Chelsea Renee Stoffel. Hannah Marie Storment, cum laude graduate. Blake Strickland. Destiny Faye Stroud. Catherine Nicole Stroud. Marquis Levon Sullivan. April Dawn Sumter. Brianna Lee Sursa. Cole Alexander Swan. Drake Evan Tate. Mason Ray Tate, cum laude graduate. Gary Joe Taylor. Elise Cambria Thews. Tenacia Elise Thomas. Kenneth Michael Thompson. Clayton Michael Tinsley, magna cum laude graduate. Ashley Elizabeth Tobin, cum laude graduate. Michael Alfonso Jesse Tolka. Heather Ann Topping. Tyron Trimble. Tyrell Trimble. Andrew Kyle Trout. Kane Latrell Tucker. Rakaya Turner. Trace Alexander Arthur Turner. William Patrick Ulrey. Jeffrey Scott Valeroy. Marcus Tyrese Waite. Emily Elise Worf, summa cum laude graduate. Chelsea Noel Way. Amelia Wilkins. Kristen Lee Wetzel. William Ray Whitlock. Aaron Jeffrey Wiggins, magna cum laude graduate. Chelsea Lynn Wilcox. Miranda K. Wilcox. Jenna Janine Wileyman, cum laude graduate. Jordan Lee Williamson, cum laude graduate. Kanoa James Willis. Kyle Robert Wilmore. Darla Michelle Wendell. Michaela Ann Winkler. Anthony Wood. Shaquana Woodson. Nicholas Alexander Workman. Jerica Renee Wright. Zane Michael Zanders, cum laude graduate. Bria Young. Cheyenne Hope Youngblood, cum laude graduate. Zachary Lee Youngblood. Morgan Deanne Zadelis. Ladies and gentlemen, I certify to the Board of Education of Mount Vernon Township High School District 201 that the candidates here this evening for graduation have met all requirements as established by the state of Illinois and Mount Vernon High School District 201 for high school graduation. So at this time, it's my pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2012.
I started guarding. Oh, no. Yeah, I started like guarding after a while.
Maybe I could hand them out on the other side.